Hi. So in RRC, there are different system information and the master information blocks that are transmitted continuously from the base station to the UE. So that UE will get the information that what actually the different definitions and criterias that are defined in the network for different purposes. So we'll talk about these different examples here. So we have the master information block, which contains the bandwidth of the radio channel that is being used. It contains the system frame number, and it also has the configuration related to the HARQ indicator channel for how the acknowledgement and non-acknowledgement will be done between the UE and the base station. It also contains the SIB information, so there would be a regular transmission of the information. So MIB is transmitted every 40 milliseconds, whereas the SIB one, which is the main system information block, that is transmitted every 80 milliseconds. It contains the information about the network country code, the network code within that particular country. It contains the tracking area code and the global unique cell ID. It also talks about that what are the different SIB informations that need to be sent and what is the periodicity of that. So if we talk about the SIB2, there would be a configuration of different physical channels that will be defined by the SIB2, that how many channels to be allocated for the control or for the data purposes. And its frequency and the periodicity is 160 millisecond. We have certain other SIB messages, which includes what would be the parameter for moving from one cell to another, at what signal strength a UE should leave a particular cell, and at what signal strength the UE should latch onto another cell, or depending upon the quality. So we have all these different configurations and allocations that will be defined in the optimization slides later on. We have the different other SIB informations, which is SIB 4 and 5, which is basically focusing on the neighboring cells, and it depends either it is intra-frequency or it is inter-frequency. And then we have certain other SIB messages, which is basically used for the 3G neighboring cells and for the 2G neighboring cells, SIB 6 and SIB 7 in that case. So as we can see, these different SIB messages have certain information inside it depending upon what kind of technologies we are using in the network. So these neighboring cells and these definitions should be there so that the mobility would be smooth across the different technologies. Also, we have certain other SIB messages which are used for some warning system if something happens, any calamity happened. So in that case, there would be a certain kind of messages to be transmitted between the user and the base station for that purposes. So these all SIB messages are encapsulated inside the RRC messages, which are running in the layer 3 between the user and the E node B.